The answer to the the answer to the poll is no, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Josh Tax says I got a lump sum waiting for the best BTC dip. Hey, just buy Bitcoin with me, man. I mean, you don't need to go all in at once. I hate saying I gotta fix that, but just buy BTC with me. You don't have to go all in at once. So my next, I don't know if you watch my Bitcoin videos. The next time I'm buying Bitcoin is around $70,000. Also, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the weekly RSI and also the stock RSI and the moving averages on the weekly. So when I see BTC's moving average and RSI extremely oversold, which rarely happens on the weekly, generally speaking, it does mark a bottom, and that's the next major area that I'm going to be putting in a lump sum of money. So that's when I'm going to be putting in a lump sum of money, but you don't need to do it right now. And you could just dollar cost average 70,000, 60,000, 50,000, and so on. I think it's going to come all the way back down, but I think people underestimate the bear market. I think that we are definitely going much lower. I don't even know how we got this next. Like in my opinion, it should have ended here, and we still went higher, which is crazy. But whatever. We will see what happens. Someone asked about Cock Inu, but I told them to come to the live stream, and hopefully the guy comes so I can look at Cock Inu for him. But in case he doesn't come, we'll just make a video. Taking a look at Cock Inu on the live stream. So nothing has happened with Cock Inu. We're still macro bearish under 6041. So again, as long as we're under this area of resistance on the macro time frame, you can still come back up here, get stuck, and make a lower low. That's exactly what happened the last couple times. This first time you got you actually tagged the 618. The next time you got stuck in the 382236, and then now we're just waiting to get that relief rally. So obviously we'll have to wait and see where it goes. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Who the heck? Am I selling something on OfferUp? Oh, it said item sold. Yeah, I was looking at some Pokemon cards because it's Christmas time, and two of the people I know, my friends in real life, they like Pokemon. So I was trying to get them Pokemon cards, but they're very expensive. Like the new set, not the new set. It's Destined Rivals, the new Team Rocket set. Mike Max Bros, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for the comment on the Dogelon video. I'm still waiting on that, man. I mean, imagine if it becomes like the next. It was technically the third biggest meme coin right after Shiba Inu was created. So it has that going for it, but it doesn't really reflect on the price. And we're just still in the waiting room, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, just back up to its all-time high from these lows is a 50x. So just think about it. So how much is that? 5,000. What do I have? Like $5,500 right now. So a 50x on $5,500 is at some point that means that someone paid $250,000 for the same amount of coins that I have now, which is absolutely insane. But imagine getting a 50x. Like, imagine just waking up and having my account be at like 250 grand. Yo, I'll be happy with 100k. Like, honestly, I'd start selling at like 100k, man. I'll be happy with 100k. That way I can actually start dollar cost averaging down and buying Bitcoin. That's the dream. It was all a dream. It all started with magazines. Let's see. If you come to a live stream, please make sure you vote. Let me know. I would like to get the census I would like to get the chat census on whether they think we are bullish or bearish. Other than that, we'll probably be live for, I don't know, an hour, just depending on how things go, obviously, like every single night. What is this? I should be making videos on Meme Core. Nope, never mind. Look at this token unlock schedule, man. Oh my gosh. People are going to get absolutely destroyed in this coin. It's ridiculous. What a joke. Look at this token unlock schedule. Pushing it out all the way to 2032. Look at them. They're getting clever. They're... Oh, we'll sell, but we'll wait. You know, we'll sell throughout the course of 7 years. Absolutely shameful. Shame on them. Mantle still isn't doing anything. Arbitrum. This is a good coin. This is a good coin where, like, depending on where things are next year, so in 10 to 12 months, when it's done being diluted, we'll see what we're going to do. PYR, what's PYR doing? Because PYR is absolutely, it's done releasing tokens, right? Yeah, PYR has only a little bit more to release. So I know this coin because one of the members always comes in here and asks about PYR, but PYR should get a recovery soon. I mean, you're done unlocking tokens. That does generally, like, that's a good sign. It's not inflationary anymore. It is relatively a low market cap, and it does have a, generally speaking, a low supply. A low max supply and total supply, which is good, which means that it's unmintable. Very important. So PYR might be a good play. But, like, that's the thing. I would be buying now, not any time before. What's up, Bardazon? Welcome to the live stream. Just trying to look at coins to look at. That's funny. Just trying to look at coins to look at. Let's see. What's going to get me a lot of views? So it has to be the, yeah, like Zcash. Zcash is set up 30% on the 7 days. I'm not going to look at all these, like, other random rubbish, double R. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's see. Axelar. Is Axelar making a comeback? Oh, wow. I guess. I'll make a video on this. Taking a look at Axelar on the live stream. Wow, up 32% on the 7 days, 13% on 24 hours, and in the last hour, it's up 12%. So just keep in mind, obviously, you're down so much. So just be careful with this coin. On the macro, from a macro perspective, it is still bearish under 21 cents. So I know a lot of people are excited. It's going up. But if you're a holder, as long as we're under this box, it's bearish. What you're looking at for a holder is breaking out of this box, and then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. Keep in mind that does still coincide with validating this downtrend, making lower lows and lower highs. So again, just remember, we could still come back up here, and this is where traders are going to be taking profits if they haven't taken profits already. I mean, from the low to now is 57%. And the first target is 129 to 250% away. So again, traders are going to be taking profits, but if you're holding it and it does break this area, the next target on the upside is going to be 77 cents. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your support. Dude, wow, dead stream today. I think I'm live streaming a little bit too late, or it's just Saturday night and people have lives. Let's see. I'm liking Litecoin as well, man. Next bull run. Yeah, I already told you my stance on Litecoin, man. The second I see Litecoin hit under $70, which I'm not just grabbing that out of thin air, right? It does. So like for me, it minimizes my risks because $70 is still maintaining this like this 10-year uptrend that we're in, and it does coincide with the uptrend and it does coincide with the 236. So my best bet is that if we do come down here, not only is that a prime buying opportunity because I might just pick up the absolute bottom, but also how much lower is Litecoin actually going to go if it hits under $70, right? Is it going to actually come back down and retest $40? That's fine. I buy 10 Litecoin, $700, and I just buy more when my portfolio hits 350. And that's buying Litecoin at $35. Do you know how insane that would be? Insane. Merlin is a BTC scaling mechanism like Lightning. No, it's inflationary rubbish. What's up, Silver Days is in the house. Let's go. What's up, Silver Days? It's low stream, so we're gonna have to play with my cat again. My cat wants to play. I'm trying to get them to go in the hole, but she doesn't. I don't know if she's like, she wants to. I don't know if she wants to go in there yet. Hey. Oh wow. Oh, look at her go. Look at how sweet she is. Yeah, sorry guys. You guys are here for crypto analysis. Read the name. It's crypto meow analysis. I fooled all you guys. She came in like a wrecking ball. Let's see. Axelar unlocks says 1 billion, but total circulating is already higher than that. Yeah, absolute garbage. I mean, look, just the coin is literally sitting at its all-time low. Smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Silver Days. That would be a great play. Yeah, under $70, I'm buying it. I'm gonna make my first video on Litecoin too, like my first time buying Litecoin at $70 or whatever. Kind of like what I did with Bitcoin. Obviously I bought Bitcoin at an extremely high point, but it was because I wanted to make content with it. So, and it's only like, right, it was only $178 or whatever it was. And I bought twice and I made content with it, so I'm not mad. Anyway, yeah, what else can we look at? What else should we look at? What else is going up? I guess the trending, the problem with the trending is that these are all like just complete garbage coins. Look at that. This is up 30,000%, like 30,000% on the 24 hours. There's a Jeet coin that's up 19,000%. Like these are all just like, I feel like these are all just like rugs, you know? What's Jesus coin doing? Oh, nothing. No Christmas rally. No Santa rally. How are you about to copy BTC and then run your security by increasing the block float? Yeah, man, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's going to 0, and then they're gonna delist it. The Coinbase special, ladies and gentlemen. They release a coin, It never goes back up that high. And then they rug it. It's called the Coinbase special. Everyone's had a plate by now. There's no going out. There's no going back for seconds because you don't have any more money. Oh, you're not a Litecoin is so bad, though it's useless. Oh, you're talking about Litecoin. Got it. No way, man. We can agree to disagree on that for sure. All I can tell you is Bitcoin is gold, Litecoin is silver. That's all I gotta say. IKY, IKY. If you know, you know. Let's see. What's up, Free Lightning? Welcome to the live stream, man. Litecoin will never be fast enough to be a medium exchange like silver was. IKY, IKY. Free Lightning says, meow, you're not believing in alts right now? I mean, my 100 billion Dogelon is sitting at the floor, so I don't have anything else now. I just have 0.002 BTC. So no, I'm not feeling alts right now, but I will capitalize on the fact that if they go up. Let's see what else we can look at, guys. No trending coins because they all suck. I'm gonna do like, yeah, these are all like rubbish. Let's just look at the top. Let's do the 24-hour Core Humanity Axelar. That's definitely gonna get views. Brett based. Syrup, I remember this was on Coinbase. Did they relaunched this, right? Yeah, they relaunched this to Syrup. I wondered, yeah, so it's on Coinbase, so wow. And now it has an infinite max supply. That's crazy. What a joke. A lot of these coins are probably not going to make it to the next bull run. Zora, I gotta do Zora. I'll send you 100 Caspa. Oh man, you don't have to worry. Don't worry about sending Caspa to me. If I really want to buy a coin, I'm gonna buy it. Free Lightning, let's go. Yeah, man. It's gonna be a short live stream. It's gonna be at least an hour today. Not a lot of people. But then again, it's Saturday, so... Oh, what do you expect? Yeah, we gotta keep looking at the top 100 coins, actually. Market cap 1. Yeah, let's see. Chainlink. Nobody searches these coins. That's the problem. It's like they only search the coins that are going up like a ridiculously large percentage-wise. World Liberty Financial. Uniswap. Oh, I wonder if Bitcoin Bajan's gonna come tonight. How's Uniswap doing? Yeah, we're still waiting for this recovery rally. Still bearish under $6 though. Once you break $6, you should get sent to the moon. To the moon. I don't want to make a video on that though. Let's see. A lot of people have Tau. But that's also not doing anything. A lot of these coins aren't doing anything, unfortunately. Imagine if Ethereum Classic makes a comeback. Oops. ETC. Man, all I had to do is just buy Ethereum Classic back here and hold it. Right? Oh my god, a 50x. That's insane. Wow. Sometimes you just get it, you know? Sometimes it just works out for you. Could you use the Gaussian channel on this? No, not really. Yeah, no. Excuse me. Aster is a good one because that's new. A lot of people are looking at that coin. Aster. Of course, it's a Coinbase coin though. Taking a look at Aster on the live stream. So for Aster, it just came out. It's on Coinbase. Let's see. I'll try to find the right chart. I guess this is the right chart, right? 9 cents. Now it's at 96 cents. Yeah. So, well, let me change it to the daily. Yeah. So for Aster, I mean, first of all, it came out, had a massive run. Keep in mind that on the macro time frame, as long as you're over 60 cents, it's still technically very bullish. Targets on the upside would be breaking immediate resistance at 105 to 123. 160 would be the next target on the upside, and then once you break out of this downtrend, then obviously we have a target up here at $4.85. I would say for Aster, if at any point we do break below 60 cents, then I'd say the top is in. You're probably in for a deeper correction, and we're probably going to come back down to 14 to 25 cents. With that being said, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for your support. Silver days. Let's go. Pepe. We haven't made a Pepe video in a while. Taking a look at Pepe on the live stream. So right now for Pepe, we are still bearish under this box we have drawn at 55 to 67. Nothing has actually happened from our last video. It looks like you're just establishing a bottom here. So the targets on the upside, if you're trading it, is 55 to 67, given that we do keep this previous low. And then once we break that, the 618 is in play at 5095. And then we need to break that to invalidate this downtrend, and then we could say full reversal is in play. Pepe is bullish on the macro run again. But just keep in mind, if you're trading it, or sorry, if you're holding it, we do need to absolutely break this area of resistance. If we don't, we are going to come back up here, get stuck, and then make a lower low. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you so much for all your support. Who's texting me? Okay. Free Lightning says, appreciate all you do, Meow. Just wanted to stop by for a little. Take care, everyone. Yo, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for, yeah, thanks for coming by and at least commenting, man. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate the support. I hope you have a great night. And maybe I'll catch you in tomorrow's live stream. In the meantime, we're just going to go down and make as many videos as we can. ICP, oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is brutal. Taking a look at ICP, Internet Computer, on the live stream. So nothing has changed and nothing has happened with ICP from our last video. We're making lower highs, we're breaking down, we're making lower lows. And we are still macro bearish as long as we are under this area of resistance, which is $10 to $23. Just keep in mind, we've already attempted to break out twice and even 3 times, arguably. But every single time we made a lower low, every single time we made a lower high, and we got smacked all the way back down to the bottom of the chart, even making all-time lows and having a huge wick to $1.81. Now, I don't know if we're going to come down and refill $1.83 or $1.82, whatever it stopped at. But just keep in mind, if we do get some sort of relief rally or if we turn bullish again temporarily, for a holder, in order for ICP to become macro bullish, you do need to break this area of resistance. What you don't want to see is coming back up here, getting stuck again, because most likely at that point we're going to sell off and come right back down, and maybe even break down and make a lower low. But as far as the upside goes, once you do break this area of resistance, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But just also remember that the ICP back here is not the same as the ICP now, because they have diluted the market by a lot. So now there is a lot more tokens in circulation rather than when the coin first came out. Okay, so none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. And with that being said, let me get some water. A second. Watch, Vision's gonna be like, oh my god, I came by your live stream and all I saw was an empty desk. Or sorry, an empty chair. It's actually scarring. I'm never gonna forget that. Let's see, what else am I looking at? Just pump out as much freaking content as I can. Just get big. Just get big as I can. Fast. Yeah, Polygon. I'm sure people are like, what's going on with Polygon? Maybe Polygon isn't a bad play, but it's no longer... Excuse me, it's no longer relevant. No. Polymath? Oh my gosh, what happened to Polymath? I completely forgot about that. Polymath. Yeah, this was a Coinbase coin. And it got delisted, yeah. I remember Polymath. Man. Scary. Alright, what is this? Poll? Yeah, I mean, it came out. It's just doing what a Coinbase coin does. Taking a look at Polygon on the live stream, previously known as Matic. So just keep in mind this coin is extremely bearish. It is bearish under 18 cents, bullish over 23 cents. Keep in mind if you're holding it, you do need to break this area of resistance. If you're trading it, theoretically, this is where traders will be taking profits. And from the low, that is around 50 to 102% pump from the current price. Keep in mind that is still validating this downtrend that we are in. So we could still come back up here, get stuck, and come back down, make a lower low. So very, very, very bearish. We're just waiting for a breakout or some sort of relief rally, and we need to get past this area of resistance. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Caspa. Oh, look at Caspa. 4 cents 60. I don't know, man. Is this thing kind of going to come all the way back down for me? Yeah, I mean, we're getting stuck at resistance. If we break down, I guess, well, I mean, if I was buying Caspa, or if I were to buy Caspa and I want to get it in as cheap as possible, I would probably wait until 1 cent 40. And just keep in mind that if it's actually a bear market, you're probably going to come back down and retest like sub penny levels. But if we're still bullish and if we get some sort of reversal, then I mean this thing is still on target for 61 cents on the macro time frame, which is a big move. I mean, it's from the current price, it's around a 13x, and that's going to be around a like over a 10 billion market cap. So it would almost be tripling actually its previous all-time high market cap at 17 cents, which makes sense. And yeah, what's good is that I don't think it's mintable. It has a total supply. It has a max supply. So the total supply is what's been burned. So they've actually burned some coins, it seems like. I wonder where it is. Let's see. Explore Caspa. Wait, where is it burned? How come there's no burn wallet? I wonder where the wallet list is, right? Well, I could look at that all day. Faith, hopes, love. Oh man, God bless, man. Yeah, man, this just looks like it's cooked. There's nothing bullish about GFI, man. You basically, dude, GFI had a monster run. You did over a 20x, and then it gave it all back. It's just brutal, man. This just rugged, and I wonder why. Like, why would it rug? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it's possible for a coin to do this. And it even had did it even have its 618 retracement? That's insane. That's what we always talk about. Like, a coin might not break it. Yeah, man, that's crazy. You literally had a 618 retracement, and then that's all she rode. You went straight down and made a lower low. So, first of all, you don't need me to tell you. This is very, very, very bearish. Second of all, on the shorter time frame, it's still bearish under 49 cents and 80 cents. You could still come back up here like it has been. It's been bouncing, but you could still come back up here, get stuck, and come back down and make a lower low. That's where traders are going to be taking profits. So I don't know if this thing's ever going to go back up. No, it's not fully emitted till 2036. What does that mean? It's not fully emitted. So is it? So it's not. So it is inflationary. Is that what you're saying? No, because the max supply is everything that's ever going to exist. So the coins that don't have that means that it's mintable. So I don't think it's mintable. The total supply is what's been created minus what's been burned, right? So you're but like, and the circulation supply is basically the same as the total supply. So it's all out. The market cap is like basically fully diluted in a sense. Oh my God, my cats are going crazy. Hey, you guys, relax. They are going absolutely crazy. That's the blocks communicating with each other in real time. Yeah, it looks cool. I could look at that all day. 4 days left for what? I don't care. I don't want no. I want nothing from Robinhood. Fate Loves Hope says Shufi. Wrong coin. Yeah, wow. Another. Are you gambling on these coins? Because these are just complete gamble coins, man. Like, please don't tell me you're like YOLOing and putting all your money in this coin right now. Yeah, because Faith Loves Hope, that's like one coin. You're taking one coin and then you're like applying it to like every single coin that has that crappy of a chart. So you're taking like one extreme like case where it ended up working out, and then you're saying that every single coin is going to do that. These coins are dead unless there's something that we don't know, right? Zcash is going to do a GFI and come straight back down. These coins are all going to come back down, in my opinion. So if you made money on it, that's exactly what we're here for. We're here to take profits, make money, not stay in a coin and round trip, you know. So far so good, but we don't get a breakout. We're coming straight back down. We're making a lower low and forming some sort of giant downtrend that's going to look similar to GFI in about a year from now. Let's see. Aptos. What's this? Oh, wow. Look at their token unlock schedule. Oh my gosh, man. They're going to be unleashing tokens until 2032. Unbelievable. They have a max supply too. That's crazy. Is this a good time to start dollar cost averaging back in the market right now? Yeah, man. I think that you got to do what's best for you. I'm not buying I'm focusing on buying Bitcoin during the bear market. If you're trying to catch the bounces and if you're trying to make money and And if you think it's still a bull run, then yes. But a lot of these coins right now are at their all-time lows, like plenty of the ones that you just basically listed. So I think that for those, like if you're buying those, and everybody that's buying those right now, they got a better deal than everybody that actually stayed true and loyal to their projects and held for years. And now we're sitting here with the prices being at the all-time low. So I'm not buying altcoins anymore. It's really that simple. I'm focused on buying BTC and making content with BTC, and then maybe buying a little bit more of some other safer plays like Litecoin and so on. But really just focus on BTC during the bear market. But if you think those coins have bottomed, then by all means do what you got to do what's best for you. And you might be right, you know. All these coins might be waiting to make 40x moves. And I hope that happens because my stuff gets more views, I get more money. So we're on the same team. I'm on the same side as you. I want the coins to go up because everything for me goes up too. Oh my gosh, what happened to Filecoin? Wow. Filecoin had a monster run though. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. What a monster run. Like, this thing went up over 100x. Why is there like cat food here? They're like running around with like cat food in their mouths. Yeah, wow. And then look at what the market cap was, right? Let's see. Yeah, market cap on Filecoin during this moment was 10 billion, and the price, yeah, look at how diluted they did Litecoin. So the highest market cap for Litecoin is 10 billion and the price was $165, okay? The price now is $1.35 and it's, let's just say, just about 1 billion market cap. So that means that a 10x on the market cap puts it at the same market cap at 10 billion, but the price will be $13. Do you know how much of a difference that is for the price being $13 as opposed to $164? So they pumped it and then they nonstop just released coins on retail. And now it's sitting at its all-time low. And you guys got to understand, if we're actually in a bear market, these coins are going to capitulate by another 50%. I don't care what coin you're in. It's just the truth. And if you can't handle hearing the truth, then change the channel. But if you're trying to dollar cost average down into alts, there is a better way of doing it. Just be patient, wait. And if you really like a coin, just buy when it's extremely oversold. That way you have at least an opportunity to sell at a profit rather than buying the pumps and then selling it at the lows. Buying high, selling lows. Look at PieCoin for the... Yeah, I made PieCoin videos warning people about it. It's funny. Because people were like, all like, oh no, it's going to go up forever. But nope. Also, another coin that's releasing circulation. Only 8.35% in circulation. Just wait until they release a whole bunch of coins. Completely garbage. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to pump it. They're probably going to pump it, release coins, and do what Filecoin did, right? It's all the same thing, man. I've given up. I've given up on altcoins. It's all a scam. They're just farming us. We're just a giant farm. Bitcoin's the only true winner. Took 3 cycles to figure that out. Straight rubbish, yeah. Literally straight rubbish. Been live for 47 minutes though. We live for another 15 minutes and then we'll call it. Very slow live stream tonight. A very slow live stream tonight. But it's okay. You gotta take the good live streams with the bad live streams. Horrible month to go live though. I mean, Aloe called it straight, but it's okay. We're still managing to get subscribers and growing the channel, like, slowly. It's like goblin grinding. I don't mind it. Curve Dow. Good look at Curve Dow. What is that doing? This is also on Robinhood, which is very cool. CRV. Taking a look at Curve Dow on the live stream, so not using this wick and where they release the price, using this and not using this giant sell-off wick, keeping it very simple. Curve Dow is bearish under 42 cents, so we are officially in bearish territory. I don't know how low we're going to go. We might come down and refill this wick at 20 cents, but we do need to break this area of resistance for any sort of continuation up. And for it to be macro bullish and then targets on the upside, we could start taking a look at that point. Keep in mind, we could still come back up to this box and get rejected, make a lower high, and stay in this giant downtrend that's forming for Curve Dow. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Ooh. KeyCat. Let's take a look at KeyCat. Taking a look at KeyCat on the live stream, making a quick update video. So nothing has changed from our last video. We're just in the waiting room waiting to get this breakout. Breakout does need to break 2014 to 19. We could still come back up to this level and get stuck. Once this breaks, next area of resistance is 203, and then from there to the moon. Keep in mind, we could still come back up here, get stuck, come back down, make a lower low, and validate this giant downtrend that we're forming. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Can you look at XCN? Hey, did you watch my XCN video this morning? I just did an update video on XCN. Deep AK Mukram. Did you watch the ZBCN video? Zebik? I just posted the update video this morning. We'll take a look at both because it's very, very, very slow. But just keep in mind, these are on the watch list and I posted update videos on them. So for Zebik, nothing's bullish. Nothing's bullish until we break 58, which is the 382 from the high to the low. We have a lot of areas of resistance to break before we turn bullish again or attempt to become bullish. 2058, 208, and 110.15. Once that breaks to the moon. On the downside, if we do break below 47, then you are in for a deeper correction, which at that point we'll take a look at the next area of support. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion, and thank you. I don't know if I made a video, but I hope not because I just made one this morning. And then you said Zebik, so let's take a look at Zebik. Yeah, so Zebik, if we don't break over 28 to 38, we are basically coming back down, as much as people hate hearing this. I do put the target at 2011 to 2017 for Zebic. So I don't care what coin you're in, even in Caspa. Once we break these keys areas of resistance, it doesn't matter if all your friends buy 1,000,000 Caspa coins. The price will go down, unfortunately. And I don't know I don't know how long you've been in here or what you think differently, but I'm telling you right now, once key levels of support breaks and once it turns bearish, it will break down and you are going to get really big capitulations. It's going to feel like death. It's still bullish. It's still macro bullish on the macro time frame. So I'm not saying that to like fearmonger. Caspa is one of the very few coins that is still very, very, very bullish on the macro time frame. But the second you start losing those levels, then you are going to get really big capitulations. Same thing happened with PNG, GFI, Jasmy. When do you think Bitcoin will bottom? I have no idea. I'll tell you the truth. I have no idea, but I'm asking a different question. When am I going to be buying Bitcoin and when am I going to be dollar cost averaging down? So I'm going to be utilizing my indicators to buy when Bitcoin is extremely oversold on the daily, when Bitcoin is extremely oversold on the weekly, when we hit certain areas of support, which in this case the next level would be $70,000, and so on. As far as when, it doesn't matter for me, because if I'm sticking to that plan, then regardless, I'm buying at the best opportune times. So it doesn't matter. You did one. Okay, I hope it breaks out. I want cheaper ZPN. Bartizan, we're just going to have to... I'm not saying it's a garbage coin. I'm saying that you're going to be in for a surprise if we're in a bear market. Nobody wants to hear that. But we're just going to have to agree to disagree. Like, I think, like, Aloe comes in here and makes fun of me because she says that I think that Bitcoin's going to 20,000 and it's not. She's like, he's like, that's way too low. And I'm like, we can agree to disagree, but... I've sat through the 3 bear markets now, and I'm not gonna say to the moon, to the moon. Yeah, well, here we'll put a note on it. We'll see. I hope you don't disappear. I hope you don't disappear on me, but. We'll kind of put an indicator here. We'll just put an indicator here. And what that indicator is that basically this is the price where we're talking about this right now. And in a couple months, we'll see where the price is relative to this. All right, let's move on. Optimism. I remember Optimism on Coinbase. They did like the earn, and they gave out a whole bunch of Optimism. Let's look at token unlock schedule. They're almost done unlocking. That's bullish once they're done. June of next year is when they're done releasing circulation into the supply, which can be bullish. It can be bullish. Damn. I don't know, like, who's putting money in? Love you, brother, but we will have to disagree here. No worries. Hey, we don't all, like, it's fine. No hard feelings, man. Again, if we don't go that low, and if we go up, it's a win-win for me anyway. I'm not a perma bear. But when it's bearish, I'm going to be bearish. And when we're bullish, I'm going to be bullish like we were for the last 2 years. It was great. I was bullish for the last 2 years, man. Do you think that there will be a crash next week if Japan raises interest rates? No, I don't know if there's going to be any sort of correlation between the two. You know what's really bearish? What's really bearish, and when these coins come out and they start rebranding. That's the biggest scam. It's like, I'm wondering if this coin will do that. Yeah, I'm wondering if this coin does that. Because what they're doing is they're doing decentralized storage too. Hopefully they use the same coin, but I wonder if they do that, if they're gonna like try to milk more money out of investors and then like do a rebrand. Don't worry, let's not let them forget about what they did to OXT. Holy, wow. You guys really couldn't have kept the price over a certain level? That's pretty bad. I don't care how high up this goes. It doesn't have a future in my book. Crow. And then pull a crow, which they're like, oh, you know what? I know we burned 50 billion coins, but we're just going to mint it again. You kind like that's... Do you know how crazy that is? Where is it? Where's Kronos? Am I blind? Where's Kronos? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, do you know how crazy that is for them just to like undo their token burns? Bro, that's crazy. Oops. I mean, technically. Taking a look at Kronos on the live stream. So technically, we're still in this uptrend. I haven't looked at Kronos in a while. Keep in mind the targets have changed. We do have immediate resistance between, let's see, between 12.5 cents and 15 cents 60. So keep in mind we can still come back up to that level, get stuck, and come back down and invalidate this macro uptrend. But as long as this macro uptrend holds and these level hold, then we could still say, hey, the next target is 51 cents on the macro time frame. But at any point, once this does break, then I do think that we are in for a bigger move down, back down to around 7 cents. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. Yeah, wow. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah. And trust me, like I like coin, like I'm not gonna just jump into any other coin. I'm not gonna just buy a coin. Like I need to do my research. I have to be 100%, and I'm a holder. You know, I held. My only problem is that for the last 6 years, 2019, I held this coin and I dollar cost average. I did everything right. I've been holding this coin and it's not doing anything, unfortunately. Dude, imagine we wake up and this thing just like 10x's, man. That would be the best feeling ever. But I've done my fair share of holding garbage pails. So, I hope Caspa goes up and, hits 61 cents and you make a ton of money. Like, do you know how many like views my Caspa videos are gonna have if that does happen? A lot. Do you know how many people are going to come in here and super chat because they just made like hundreds of thousands of dollars? A lot. Max supply blank fly. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I know. But they do say that it's fixed that on their white paper. it is fixed at 1 billion. So technically it's 1 billion. So I don't know why it's not on here, but they have a, it says that they're never going to have more than 1 billion on their white paper. So until they decide, I know, right? They're like, oh wait, we're coming out with something else, so we need to do this to fund that project, and then it just like pushes the price completely down. Scams, man, scammy. Anyways, I think yeah, we've been live for 1 hour and 2 minutes now, so pretty slow live stream today. Really nothing much to talk about. I think I'm going to call it here. I will be live again tomorrow, probably a little bit earlier. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all the members, all the subscribers, all the super chats. I really do appreciate it. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes, nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. And hopefully I see all of you and Bartizan talking about Caspa in tomorrow's live stream. And hopefully tomorrow's live stream, Caspa 60 cents. And Bartizan hits, Bartizan sends me like $10,000 because he made like $1 million. Anyway, have a great night, and I'll see everybody in